To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
All right. Basement Boy Banter, episode 115. Not live and in full effect.
No.
Pre-recorded and edited for your enjoyment. I'm Thor. That's Brian.
So you can watch at your viewing pleasure.
You can really do that live, too. I mean,
No,
the
no,
audio
you can't.
is just
Live,
better
you have
here.
to watch right away.
You should watch right away, but let's be real.
Because you have that bell icon belled.
The bell icon belled?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay, it's San Diego Comic-Con 2018, and we're here to recap that. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him, but let's get it going. So, Comic-Con happened over the last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days of nerdy greatness out in San Diego. We did not attend.
Of course.
Our invitations must get lost in the mail. You know, the
Come on,
the
San Diego.
the
Let's
comp
get going.
tickets. You know, I mean, obviously, YouTubers the caliber of us clearly should have been there.
Let's make our own Comic-Con because we didn't get.
Yeah,
Special.
no one's ever tried that to varying levels of success. But either way, San Diego Comic-Con. Let's unpack this bitch. There was a lot of weird stuff that came out.
It seemed like it.
Although I will say disappointing overall.
You'd say so?
I think so.
I don't disagree, but I don't know if I'd go so far as to use the word disappointing.
Nothing happened. I guess, yeah, nothing happened I didn't expect to happen, or nothing like wowed me.
I can't.
Nothing like
disagree.
floored me.
Right.
I mean, the Godzilla trailer a little bit, and we'll get into trailers.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have 2 Comic-Con videos up already on the channel under Thor's Thoughts. Go watch them. One talks about day 1, one talks about day 3, and we might recap some of that stuff. But let's talk about the stuff we haven't talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the bigger news, we'll save the James Gunn stuff.
Yes.
Some of the bigger news that we didn't touch on. Young Justice got a trailer for season 3, the long-awaited, highly anticipated.
That trailer was mostly just the end of season 2.
3 minutes was like a season 2 montage.
Yeah.
And then like 2.5 minutes was actually season 3 stuff. But it was just flashes and Lobo and flashes and explosions and flashes. Have I said flashes?
A couple times.
Well, there were a bunch of them. So overall, I really liked it.
It wasn't like a trailer though. That's my problem.
No, it wasn't. But what do you expect from an animated film? And
It wasn't like that freaking Clone Wars trailer we got.
yeah, that's true.
That
Well,
was like a trailer.
Disney knows what they're doing. Well, I guess in animation, DC's normally on top, but DC came with some fire. I mean, they came with some fire with some of their announcements for animated movies.
Right.
And the Young Justice trailer was good, and Teen Titans trailer was there. But yeah, so the Young Justice stuff got me excited. I still don't know if I'm going to buy this DC Universe streaming service. I need to know price point. I need to know
That's number one.
That's where I'm at with it. You know, that's where I'm at. I want to know how much, because it's really going to rest on Batman the Animated Series, which they just put out a beautiful Blu-ray set that I'm thinking about just buying that. But what's the price point going to be at DC? I don't know. I don't think they should announce that during Comic-Con, but I don't think that came out. I think I would have seen that.
Right.
If they would have announced that, I'm pretty sure that would have been everywhere.
I mean,
and I saw nothing of that. Now, so they did. Someone drop it in the comment section below, but I didn't hear anything. Other things that got announced, sticking with DC, a Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro and Jazzy Beetz from Domino from Deadpool 2. That's Jazzy Beetz.
Yep.
I don't know who's directing it, but it's going to be like its own thing. It's not going to be related to the DCU. It's just called Joker.
Okay.
It's like a Joker origin story.
Okay.
With Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro. Sounds amazing. I guess. I don't know.
That's a lot. That's a lot to have to just
and
take
then,
in.
do you still have Jared Leto's Joker going in the DCU?
Right.
Like,
What's
where
going
does
on
that
here?
leave that? It's it's a convoluted mess.
It's a lot
like
of a
most
lot.
of what DC's got going on right now. Sticking with DC though, we had a Hush animated movie coming out, which gets me both very excited and very worried, all in the same breath. I love 80% of the DC animated movies. Then there's that 20% that it's like Killing Joke, Batman, Harley Quinn, other garbage I can't think of. Please don't be in this group. Be in the good group. Be in the Throne of Atlantis or Justice League War, Gods and Monsters, Gotham by Gaslight. All the you know what I'm saying. Don't be over here. Be over here.
Can we watch Batman Ninja again? Speaking
Batman,
of the good ones.
I didn't even mention Batman Ninja because Batman Ninja's here, all right? Everything else is under that. Batman Ninja is so far beyond
the next
bar.
one, let's be honest. With how good Batman Ninja was, next one's got to be a stinker. It's just got to be.
And the next one was the death of Superman. The death of Superman was supposed to be amazing. Literally,
really?
Like the follow up. Yeah. We haven't watched it. I don't think it came out on Blu-ray yet. We'll look into that later. That's for another time.
Well, then it's like there's no way the Hush one's not going to be bad.
Justice League versus Fatal 5 and Wonder Woman Bloodlines. I like that they're going to finally do another Wonder Woman animated movie. Those are both animated movies that were announced at Comic-Con, by the way. Justice League versus Fatal 5, Wonder Woman Bloodlines. I'm cool with the Bloodlines one because they haven't done one since the Wonder Woman animated.
Right.
That came out, a decade ago? Maybe not that long, but a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Which one gets you most excited? Hush, Justice League versus Fatal 5, or Wonder Woman Bloodlines?
Probably Wonder Woman. I mean, again, Hush, I'm like, I don't know. And then
Being that I love that story so much, it can't not be Hush for me. But I don't know how you make it as good as that.
That's
that
what I mean.
comic
That's
is
where I'm kind of like,
almost.
my gut, let's be honest. Okay. My gut says not great. It's where my gut is, right?
Right.
It seems like they seem to do such a good job with some of these more like
Elseworld stories.
These Elseworld stories.
When they try
are good.
to adapt classic graphic novels or classic. Well, Batman though. The Dark Knight Returns, the 2-part movie, that was really good.
But that was a completely
excellent.
different
That was
team and
excellent.
stuff, though.
I don't know what team's doing it. I don't know that. It could be. Who knows? Who knows? DC though. What did you think of Shazam and Aquaman? My thoughts are on the channel already on those 2 trailers. What did you think?
I think I'm excited to see Aquaman.
Yep.
But I'll be the first to admit some of that CGI wasn't amazing.
Right.
But I'm also pretty excited to see it.
Okay.
So I'm for it. I thought it was a good trailer. There were a pretty good amount of parts where I was like,
CGI wise or anything else that was like
I don't know. The red-haired girl just strikes me
Dialogue.
as like she shouldn't, I don't know,
okay.
be in the movie.
What about Shazam? What about Shazam?
I laughed a couple parts,
Yeah.
but that one's kind of rough too.
So that's what I said. I said when I did my reaction for those trailers, I said mixed bag.
Yeah.
I like Shazam more than I like Aquaman because I felt the bad stuff made me laugh in the Shazam one, whereas the bad stuff in the Aquaman just made me cringe. You know what I mean? Like some of the dialogue wise. But yeah, both of them are a very mixed bag. DC dropped the ball slightly because they really could have nailed it out of the park with being no Marvel there and can completely steal the show, and they just kind of crap the bed.
The weird thing with Aquaman is they kept making him.
He's like a bro. He's like bro Aquaman.
And then
that's what I call
he's
him.
like one-liners.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Bro Aquaman. Yeah.
Permission to come aboard.
That's his bro lines.
It's like, dude.
Yeah. Douchey bro lines.
He is super cool, and like his character, at least from what I gathered in Justice League, is like he had a little bit of that, but he was more like, I'm by myself and don't talk to people.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
don't know.
But he drops one-liners.
Mixed bag.
Yeah.
Mixed bag. Okay. So DC really had a chance to do something great, and I feel kind of dropped the ball a little bit when it comes to this year's San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
Now, what do you think about, well, I'll talk about Godzilla later. So we can touch on real quick wrestling news, because we do talk wrestling sometimes.
Sometimes.
You know, wrestling.
Not Comic-Con related. Should we stick Comic-Con before we talk?
The John Cena heel thing came out during Comic-Con.
Oh, I guess
and
that's
do
fair.
you know that Wrestling in the Basement will be making a return in the next few weeks?
Wait, will it?
Wrestling in the Basement, NXT TakeOver, the next one.
Next one.
Brooklyn 3. I will be doing a Wrestling in the Basement for that live from my travels. It's going to be interesting. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. Watch out for that. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, wrestling. John Cena. Talking about You Can't See Me earlier. He's going to turn heel, apparently. There's like a heel turn. He was in it. He had an interview during Comic-Con and made some sort of comment about him, turning heel at some point here soon. I can't see it, especially if he's going to win the 17th title.
It'd be tough for you to see it when you can't see him.
Good one. I see what you did there. Oh, ha, ha. See what I did there.
No.
Oh, Jesus. I see what you... Whatever. And then earlier tonight, a Women's Evolution pay-per-view was announced. It's going to be an all-female pay-per-view. I'm pumped for that. That I'm really excited for.
I'm interesting. It's
Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Indie women all showcased.
I guess that's how they're going to...
Yes.
I was wondering.
Yes.
I was like, how the heck are they going to even fill out that card?
Yeah, they're going to use people from all over.
Yeah,
and I think that's a great way to do it.
Right.
Hopefully they'll have maybe like the finals of the Mae Young Classic in there, or not the Mae Young Classic, whatever the tournament is for the women over on the WWE Network.
That's the Mae Young Classic.
But yeah, see, I know what I'm talking about. It's half the time. All right, let's touch on this James Gunn thing. We were asked in the comments on one of my last videos to talk about it. We haven't discussed it. We did. We got a request to talk about James Gunn getting fired as the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 director. This happened early in Comic-Con. It's not really a Comic-Con story. It's kind of ancillary to Comic-Con.
Well, considering they weren't there.
Considering that, and then the death of John Schnepp, which we'll get to at the end of the show, that kind of like took over Comic-Con to a large degree. Were the biggest talking points.
Right.
And that's what I said. Like if John Schnepp, Godzilla trailer, and James Gunn firing steal the show from DC did something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So James Gunn put out a bunch of tweets like a decade ago that have resurfaced that he apologized for these tweets back in 2012. And they're a bunch of like really off, not funny tweets about like kids and they're just weird tweets.
And when you read his apology, he admits that they're like high school level humor. Like what a high schooler
very juvenile,
would
juvenile,
tweet.
Yeah.
And like that he's stupid and wishes he never tweeted them.
Right. But it was also a decade ago, and he's already apologized for him. So them to come back up now.
But in defense of anyone who, it's kid related and he's working for Disney. I get where people are kind of scared.
No, I understand.
It's a scary prospect. I get it. But at the same time, he didn't do anything.
Right.
He
these are
tweeted weird things.
He tweeted weird things a decade ago before he had gotten the Guardians one job. Disney should have and probably did know about this back when they first hired him.
Right.
So I don't know. It's a very sticky situation. I don't want to delve too deep into the rabbit hole.
Right.
A lot of stars, people have worked with him, have come out in his defense.
Right.
Some people have called for him to be prosecuted. It's on all sides of the fence. And I'm not here to pass judgment or really say one way or another. I just like talking nerd stuff. So James Gunn is a great director. The Guardians are some of my favorite Marvel movies, especially the first one. To see him leave, I don't know who they're going to replace him with. Realistically, I'm kind of thinking about like what impacts it's going to have on the movie. It's a bad way to think about it because a man got fired and then there's a lot more serious stuff afoot.
But at the end of the day, that's
how's it going to
regardless
affect the
of
movie
how you feel, whatever happens with James Gunn, you have ultimately the only part of this scenario that really affects you is ultimately the movie. The
movie, right. And the quality of the movie. And who knows? We'll see. It's such a sticky wicket. It's not even, it's really not for us to venture too deep into it.
We can whatever guess what's going to happen all we want. At the end of the day, the mouse is going to make the decision that makes the most money.
Yeah. they are, but I don't. It'll be interesting. There's a petition with like 200,000 signatures to get them back.
Which is like nothing.
Petitions never work though, so I don't know why people bother with those things. Godzilla, what'd you think of that?
Who? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Girdra, Mothra. Oh yeah. Oh, if I would have
who
seen
is the first one?
Girdra.
Which one's Girdra?
That's the 3-headed monster.
King Ghidorah?
Is that what the name is?
King Ghidorah?
Which one's Girdra?
I don't know. I don't recognize the name.
Which
Girdra.
one did you say?
King? Maybe it's pronounced King Girdra, but it's as far as I've ever heard, it's Ghidorah. King Ghidorah.
Ghidorah. Interesting. Which
And I've
one
heard
is
it
that?
pronounced. That's the 3-headed one.
Okay.
King Ghidorah.
Okay. See, I
And I
remember
would
the
argue
name.
I've probably watched more Godzilla than you, if I had to guess.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you're a
don't know.
Godzilla guy.
Well, growing up, Dad used to make me watch them all the time, like all the time. The only thing that was missing from that trailer was Mecha Godzilla
You know, I'm glad. Ultimately, the point of this movie,
and King Kong.
if there is no Mechagodzilla, happy. No King Kong, disappointed.
Oh, of course there'll be King Kong. They're gearing up for Godzilla versus King Kong.
Right, but
Who are they fighting though? Why do they need all the Titans? Like, you know.
so what? I'm assuming it's they're not fighting anyone. I assume it's their Godzilla's fighting them because it's
No, Mecha Godzilla's coming.
I don't
No, I don't know.
because the point
Who
of
knows?
it, the point of
But
it,
you liked it.
loved it.
Loved it.
But the point of it was supposed to be like the world, basically,
It's a
Mother
vampire?
Earth is, yeah. The point is, Mother Earth's trying to kill us with these giant monsters. And
All right.
Godzilla will save us.
I got that song stuck in my head. Invader Zim's coming back. I think we can all agree that's good
Oh,
news.
dude, watch out for Hot Topic.
Love me for Invader. Yeah, love me some Invader Zim. Watch out for Hot Topic.
They're going to be all over it, dude.
Yeah, probably.
be-
Probably.
they're gonna revive some.
backpacks and, you know.
They're going to
what
reopen
else?
some Hot Topics after this.
Yeah, no. Yeah, probably will. It was funny as the day Comic-Con started, they had a bunch of like Hot Topics and stuff sold like the Comic-Con exclusives in shop.
Yeah.
And I work at a mall temporarily at the present moment in training. There are people there at like 8 a.m. with bags from box lunch and Hot Topic, like just filled with pops.
Holy cow.
I was going to go grab a couple. The Brawly one is the only one I really wanted. Or Dead Yamcha. Those are the two that I was like, I'll go get
Yeah.
them. But then I was like, I really don't need to spend any money. So... And I just bought a couple pops from the collectible shop.
right.
So it's like, you know, I really don't need to feed the beast that much more. Plus, if you haven't noticed, we are in the process of a little reno.
a little
renovation.
A little less
moving.
pop-filled set.
The back wall's coming. Don't worry. The back wall will come slowly but surely and over time. So it'll be worth the wait. Probably not. But
Are we going to line the whole room with pops? Make walls?
Oh, just wait. When I finally get this room done, I'll do a Facebook Live video or an Instagram Live video of the whole room. It's going to be quite impressive. It will be quite impressive. All I have to say is in between the bookshelves, movie wall.
Movie wall.
So that's the plan. We'll
Can't
get there.
give you too many
We'll
sneak
get there.
peeks.
Yeah, I can't divulge too many of my secrets. We talked about a lot of the other stuff in the other videos. John Schnepp, rest in peace, the director of Death of Superman Lives, What Happens. He was a host on AMC Movie Talk, pretty much one of the shows that gave me an idea to do this show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, them along with Schmoes Knows, a lot of other dudes. Cool guy. I mean, he was part of Metalocalypse. He did a lot of stuff
Yep,
for.
yep.
He's been in the industry and in the nerd space for longer than most of us have been alive. He was 50, I want to say 51, 52 years old, died of a massive heart attack. Rest in peace, John Schnepp. Definitely one of my, inspirations and I'd say role models. He had a show called Heroes. Very similar. They have like 200 and some episodes.
Oh,
they
geez.
started doing Heroes not too long after we started doing Basement Boy Banter every week. And it's been through a bunch of iterations. But shout out to him. But yeah, Comic-Con this year, underwhelming.
Yeah.
Underwhelming.
When we sum it up, it is kind of like, I mean, if you cut out Godzilla and some of
the
these
Brawly
other ones,
stuff, I mean, what was there really? The Clone Wars stuff.
right? I hear you.
Some mediocre DC crap. it's just, it's a mixed bag. This year's, you know what? The theme of this year's Comic-Con, mixed bag.
Mixed.
What you get?
bag.
Like, share, subscribe. Till the next video. Oh, no Base My Banner say goodbye to this duo for at least a month. You'll see me. There'll be content coming.
But
Don't worry.
they can just watch this video over and
You
over
can watch
and
this
over.
video. You can watch all our old videos. Hit the bell icon, like Brian said earlier.
He's actually pitching the bell icon.
No, I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. And then, we'll be around. We'll see you next time. Base My Banner. Deuces. Say goodbye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
If you like what you just saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and like our Facebook page.